knowledge, because you'll get into a conversation with an individual, high net worth individuals, guys that want to back you, and they suss you out. They throw this, it's a casual remark. They say, come, let's go and have a cup of coffee, boom, boom. They're trying to suss how well do you know the world? How well do you know the area you're getting in? How comfortable am I with this guy representing me? Because I'm putting all the money into this venture, or the majority of it. He's representing me. Now, how good will he come across? How good am I when we have taken this venture from something, that's got now the sort of commercialization potential. We can now take it big. Now, how comfortable am I taking it with me and say, okay, now we're going to go and see. Now we're going to go see some big players. We are going into big corporates here. We want to launch. How come? Is he going to say the right thing? Is he going to say the wrong thing? It's all those things that make you up. And that's I know we sit first 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm sure Tony and him are very similar. They all know. Guys walk in, they know. We're going to go with these guys. They come across well, and the idea is good. The idea suddenly it's got global appeal, which it must have these days. I mean, you guys have got such an advantage. You can tackle the world. Your marketing and your distribution capabilities are 1,000,000 times better than they've ever been. You can, like this, get exposure. So the idea's just got to be good. The concept must be good. And I would focus on the concept. And forget about competition's great. But if you want to go out there in life and you want to really, and I think you're on the right path, trust me on this. I'm a bit of an academic. I enjoyed academics. I studied too long, most probably. But it's never counts against you. It'll always be in your favor. But the fact that you want to do your own thing, you want to start up your own business, you want to run your own concept, is 100% the right way to go. There's no other way. Because I promise you, when you're 45 today, 50 years, I'm 53, and you're working for a corporate, and there's no guarantees, and you get kicked out by a corporate, and you're out on the streets, and your wife looks at you, and your kids look at you, you don't want to be there. But when you're on your own, you're in control. You're in control. And I would almost say to everybody, just get out there. The world, read, this thing by accident, but this is the latest, and it's got a fantastic report on the third industrial revolution. The amount of work that's going to be around for small little companies, individuals, etc., it's going to be enormous. The capacity is fantastic. You're in the right space. You're on you need to be in life, you need to tackle the right spaces. When I started studying, it was engineers, doctors, CAs, those were the careers. Today, I don't think you want to be those guys. They are under pressure. Not that it's a fantastic job, but they're under pressure. These guys sell time. And they're under pressure. I can see all my mates and a lot of my family that are in that game, they're under pressure. How much? 10 minutes. So, what I'm for the sake of entertainment, etc., I played around with the girls last night, and we pulled out the 1984 ad by Apple. I don't know if you've seen it. If all of you have seen it, then we don't have to play it, we can just talk about it. But it's maybe worth playing. Now, what's fantastic about why am I trying to show you this ad? Firstly, it sort of takes up a bit of time. Secondly, we get into what an impact. Steve Jobs is all about impact. All about those lovely presentations, how he comes across. Confident, arrogant, but he delivers, as Apple has delivered. The world's a funny place. You know, when in 1984, how old are you now, Tony?
49.
49. What's you're so youngster. In 1984, Mr. Jobs was launching Macintosh. In 1984, I was in Angola fighting the so-called Red Wave, the Roy Verkaal. Okay, that's how crazy the world is. Can you think of it? Yeah, I'm sitting there, and this guy's launching Macintosh. Today, Mr. Jobs is with us no more. And I'm here talking to you guys. Isn't the world a strange, funny place? And I always remember that when you kind of think, always come when you think you're there, you're actually usually at the top of the wave. And as all the great surfers know, when you're at the top of the wave, the only thing that can happen is we're going to go under. So, you know, I found it when I played 84, and when I played the ad, and I went back and said, now where was I at this stage? And then I started seeing how crazy it is that he's not around, and I'm, you know, where I was sort of in a life sort of threatening area. He was launching this, and now he's not here. Let's play it. Oh, by the way, this ad, if I've got the story right, this ad was only flighted once. It was flighted at the, the American Football League final, Super Bowl, at the interval, where, you know, your viewership is sort of maximum, etc., etc. They flighted this ad. And it was if you guys have not gone back, just based on the sort of IBM had reached its sort of pinnacle and was controlling the world. You also have that wonderful book of Orson Welles, 1984. If you haven't read it, well, don't go and read it, because it was sort of a prediction of the world to end in 1984, which hasn't happened, so it's a bit of a waste of time. But all those things were floating around, and here, let's sort of press and just show the impact at that first, at 84.
We start it.
How does that go? Have any of you watched it? One of you. Where are you coming from? You're an Arsenal fan. Yeah? Not a Super Bowl fan.
Have you read the Jobs book yet?
Yes, yeah.
There he talks about this particular ad and what it was meant to do. I mean, those Super Bowl ads cost like $2 million now.
Yeah.
It's the biggest prime time advertising space.
The most interesting thing about
You want to watch it now?
Yeah, let's play. Even good today, why add one flight? Imagine the impact of it. The impact is so that it's still rated as one of the best ads. Now, isn't that fantastic? That's Mr. Jobs' impact. Now, life is unfortunately about impact. That's why if you read Jobs' biography, and I don't personally think he was a very nice guy. I think he was a nasty, terrible guy to work for, I think, and quite a up and down character. Was probably had a problem. This guy never had good relationships with his kids. And you go through the book, it's like, towards the end he sort of gets it together, I think. But they asked him once, I think when he launched sort of the iPad, they asked him, because the iPad was a bit of a new concept, there were a couple of guys with tablets around and came with this. They asked him now, have you done any market research for this iPad? So he apparently looked at the guy and he said, did Alexander Bell do any market research? Isn't that wonderful? That bloody confidence that this product, such the market research, this product will work. It's got scalability, it's in a run. Now that's where you want to be. That's where you want to be with your ideas. Your product, your concept, whatever. It's got to be original, it's got to be new, it's got to be, to get serious money, to get something, and the excitement, I never had this when we were at university. We never thought this way, we were stupid, we were idiots. But you can sit here, you've got a couple of years at Stellenbosch, which is the most magnificent place to study. I came a bit earlier, I didn't see any of you along the way. Sadly, but I went and I ran, the old Bergpad. Now, I used to run that almost every day. So today I came early, said to my wife, I'm not going to go home on this weekend tonight, I'm going to go run this Bergpad before I come here, and that's what I did this morning. And I realized again how special this place is. And you guys have got a few years here where you can have a major tool, which you must have. But secondly, you've also got now the ability to already develop concepts, ideas, businesses. You can launch them from here. And none of that can have the arrogance of walking in with a fantastic idea and saying to guys, listen, I need 10 million rand. And people will listen to you. They will listen to young people. Now, I'll sit there and say, tell me. Let's get the story going. Tell me what it's about. And that's what my group, our group, that's what we do. We go for the one or two good ideas and we put our money into it. And more than that, we put our passion into it. I get excited with you. I want to run this thing with you. For that, you end up giving up half your company to me. I say 50%. Poof. Why do we take 50%? Because we're greedy. Partly because we're greedy, but partly because my money is going in and I want to control initially. I want to know what you're doing. When you make it work, you can take it back from me. I'm happy to sell it all back to you, and you can at the right price. But then you can have it all back and run your empire. Then you deserve it. You deserve it.